There's a threat in the world today. A threat to our way of living, a threat to our society, and maybe even a threat to our very existence. And what is this threat?
But moving on, it is time for
the
Checkers and Records. That's Floyd's button.
That's pretty good. I think I backed up enough. And if
Tommy
you
Boy's
are a,
part-time job, he does karaoke at the local bar down the street.
it'd be fun. If you are a local or even online, or if you're a business owner in general and you would like to get a little exposure, we're growing here. Why don't you grow with us here? And this could be the something presented.
I have to agree on that comment.
The picks of the week.
I don't know if that's Dan or Damon posting that, but I would have to agree.
Yeah, I'm good about that.
So yeah, picks of the week.
Yeah, get us.
Lead them out, Tommy Boy. Tell us your checkers.
Checkers. My checkers this week, and I did throw in some F1s here, and we don't know what's going on. So my NASCAR checker, I'm going to stick with my checker from last week. He's starting strong. I think he's going to do it this week. I think he's hit that turning point. Jimmy Johnson. And then
Okay.
My F1, I mean, it's hard. It's kind of weak picking a guy that starts on the pole and has the fastest car, but I'm going to go with Leclerc. I think he's going to do it.
Yeah. So I didn't pencil in my F1 picks because I didn't know that we were going to do them because since the race was starting. But anyways, I do know I was going to announce it last night when the ass and I were on here. I was going to throw out picks.
Doing Baby Shark.
Yeah, Baby Shark, do, Baby Shark. But anyways, so for NASCAR, I'm going to take your guys' teammate, Mr. Chase Elliott.
Okay, nice.
I think, when we had our discussion, I think the Hendrick cars make a comeback this weekend. I'm hoping. I want to see a Chevy win.
No, yeah. So, at least we can agree on Hendrick today.
And then F1, I'm going with your man as well, Leclerc.
Yeah, it's hard not to this week.
That kid has just showed speed, and I don't think there'll be any team orders telling him to hold back and let Vettel win because you know what? Screw Vettel. He didn't get the pole. He didn't set the track record. He ain't the one, and he's just an ass. But
hey, we have one of those too.
Yeah. I see Leclerc getting his first win. I think what better way? IndyCar gets a rookie win last weekend, even though Leclerc's not a rookie, but he is a young kid and he's a rookie for Ferrari.
Just young drivers.
So
let's get these young drivers up here. Let's see a new generation of drivers.
So who you got for wreckers?
My wreckers this week. So if you're going to go put in your picks, here's the ones that possibly you're going to win. Denny Hamlin. I don't think. Denny's been. He had that first win in Daytona, but he's had a couple strong finishes. He's just kind of sitting back there. I don't think he has a good showing here.
See, and Mr. Brian Wiley says Denny Hamlin's his checker.
Is that a checker or is that a wrecker?
I think that's his checker because Brian does work for FedEx. So.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I don't pick Chase all the time.
I know, but I know. I've heard Brian talk before, and Denny Hamlin's his guy.
I got you. Fair enough.
But my.
I guess I got to throw out a record.
Yeah, you got to throw your record for F1.
Ricciardo.
Daniel Ricciardo?
Yep, I do. I don't think he throws it around like you said. He's trying to find it. So.
I don't see him having a good run. But going back to Denny Hamlin, I almost picked him for my checker.
He's going to win.
Right. I almost did. And as soon as I seen I started giggling in the back of my head. I was like, yeah. But so my wreckers, I have Martin Truex Jr. I just, as we talked earlier, he hasn't found that happy place in the Joe Gibbs Racing yet. He hasn't found that stride there. And then wrecker for F1, I'm gonna go with Pierre Gasly, which is Verstappen's teammate at Red Bull.
Yep.
That I
don't think he's really. I don't think they're going to keep him on.
I think he's going to be the Marco Polo of F1.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So that's where I see it. D Benedetto for what? Is that your checker?
He don't know.
Right.
Yeah, he's saying Devin Detto.
Yeah, who's Devin Detto? It's D Ben B as in boy.
But
D
hey,
Benedetto.
with that said, that's a good lead into my dark horse, and I'm throwing the dart this week. Matthew D Benedetto. I think he's gonna get up there. So I do see he's had some speed this week. So let's see him. Let's get up there, man. Get up there. Come on. And then my F1 dark horse would be Magnussen. So I mean, he didn't. I think
That's
he was
a solid
starting,
pick. That's a solid pick.
6th today.
Yeah, because
I mean, you start 6th in F1, then you're back there.
Well, and for F1, as far as a dark horse goes,
Anybody out of the top 3?
Yeah, I don't think you can pick any Ferrari, Mercedes, or Red Bull driver.
No.
So for my dark horse in NASCAR, I'm going to go with Ryan Blaney. I think he has a good run again today. He had a good run last weekend.
Yeah, we were talking about, and he's that 3rd on that team.
Yeah.
Yep.
I almost picked him as my checker. I feel that strongly that kid's going to have a good run today.
Well, now you've thrown out like 3 guys you've almost picked.
I
as a
know.
checker. You picked 40 guys as a checker.
Well, but I only locked in one.
Well,
I locked in one.
Fair enough.
Chase Elliott, that's my checker. But I'm just saying, I think he's a strong
No, I'm with
choice.
you, absolutely.
And then for F1, my dark horse, I talked about him earlier. I'm gonna go with Kimi Räikkönen.
Okay. All
I
right.
see Kimi putting a good run together in that Sauber today.
Yep. So there you have it, folks. That was the Checkers and Records picks I kind of look like Paul Bear when I do that.
I'm not quite sure. I don't know if you're
Paul Bear, anybody?
constipated or what.
Oh no, definitely not.
Picks of the week.
See, I don't have to do all the theatrics.
No, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, you took theater in school, didn't you? While you was taking theater, I was out the racetrack racing.
Well, fair enough. We all have to each their own, right? So, with that being said, guys, thank you again. We are Checkers and Records.
That's TommyBoy.
This is Howdy.
Howdy.
And we are brought to you by BWSPORTS1
What's up, Mr. Jimmy Curry?
Sports1.com. And join us next week, April 6th. We'll be out at Ingalls in the morning throughout the day. And then we run to Dick's Last Resort downtown for the evening Final Four games. We're going to have a load of fun. Then we'll be back in the Paddock at 11 o'clock. So we got a busy weekend.
So we're not going to have too much fun Saturday night.
No, we can't have too much fun. No, can't do too much there. But
we're going to do some restrictor plate partying.
I wonder. I like that. I wonder if Ashley come get me from there with the kids and stuff. Keep my fingers crossed. We'll see.
Hey man, they got Uber.
She's a good lady, but she made me the feast that one day on Thanksgiving and stuff like that. So I just keep asking.
Put the Uber app on your phone.
No, it's on there. She doesn't like me Uber. She'd rather come get me.
Well, that's what you think.
Pincher. Yeah, fair enough. That's what she tells me just to make me feel good, I guess. But anyways, we are Checkers and Records. Remember to drive fast, shift hard, and keep the rubber on the road. Thank you very much, guys.
We're out. Hit the button. Hit the button.
Bye.